All of this in context with the believer submitting to God's order, and then wives submitting to their husbands and husbands loving their wives. This is all part of this entire message of learning how to engage. How do we engage with those who oppose us? And if you're married and you are married to a non-believer, you're in opposition. If you're truly a believer, if you truly love the Lord with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and you're married to an unbeliever, then you are in opposition. And Paul gives us that picture, as we just read, of how to handle that. But we're supposed to love our spouses. We're supposed to love them with the love of the Lord. And that's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do. But it's what we're called to do. In Ephesians 5:22 through 25, it says, "Wives, submit to your own husbands as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as also Christ is head of the church, and he's the Savior of the body. Therefore, just as the church is subject to Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. And husbands, you're to love your wives, just as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for her." So when both parties in the marriage, man and woman, I want to make sure I make that very clear, it's between a man and a woman. When a man and a woman are both loving the Lord first, and then they love each other in accordance to how the Lord is directing them to, then the balance in that relationship is going to grow. And they're going to be growing closer together. Closer together. And they're growing closer together, building in the foundation of God. And I've given this example before, but you can picture the triangle. And the triangle has 3 points. You have God at the top. Then on the left you have the woman, on the right you have the man. Now, most people want to draw to each other. But when you do that, and you're not drawing up toward God first, what happens is you're drawing together in the fleshly mindset. Your desire, your physical, your fleshly nature desires. You're doing this. And when you come together, instead of coming together like a perfectly fitted glove, you're coming together all gnarled up. Because you haven't gotten rid of the baggage